Hello, this is the Epic Atheist, and I've not made a video on this channel in years, but something that I have wanted to talk about on this channel, but I haven't, is the elections and politics in general. And I hope to do more with the 2020 election coming up. I hope to talk more about it. Once we know who's running, I will tell you who I'm most likely going to vote for. But in 2016, I did not vote for Hillary Clinton. I also did not vote for Donald Trump, even though people will say that I did vote for Donald Trump because I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. And this entire argument, and this is why I'm very passionate about this topic, this argument pisses me off because I owe zero people a vote. I may lean Democratic. I do not agree with Hillary Clinton's politics. I can actually break down the things that I think she would have done that I disagree with. And there are a laundry list of items. It's not a couple of things. And my thinking, and I will actually tell you my logic of not voting for her. And if you want to know who I voted for, I did vote. I always vote. And I voted for Jill Stein, someone who seemingly, based on her talking points, aligned more with where I want to be. You can talk about if she's honest, what she's actually trying to do, what she's trying to accomplish, and that's fine. We can make those arguments, but she does talk a game about things that I agree, and arguably more so than even somebody like a Bernie Sanders, who is in the Democratic Party one of the most liberal people there. The problem with this whole debate of if you don't vote for the person who seemingly is close that can win, you're voting for the person who you don't want to win at all. And that's not remotely true. And in this case, I will be frank with you. I actually probably wanted Trump to win more than Hillary because I think long term, and yes, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Please leave a comment below and tell me how horrible of a person I am for saying that. But I think long term, not in 1, 2, 4 years, but I think in long term, 5, 6, 10, 20 years, Hillary would have done more damage because our next president after Hillary Clinton, after her 8 years, because I think she would have gotten 8 years, would have been a Republican. But it probably would have been somebody who was more calculating, who would have done more damage. Trump's having trouble getting anything passed because he's a moron and he doesn't know how to politics. So that, I think, is a big thing of it. Yes, the things that he's doing are horrible. I don't agree with virtually anything he's done. And when he has done something good, it's a clock is right twice a day concept. It's accidentally doing something right. The whole government shutdown thing right now that's happening is horrible, and the Democrats shouldn't give in. But the thing about this is saying that because somebody is horrible, I have to vote for somebody who I disagree with is not a very good and a compelling argument. That's never going to make me want to vote for somebody. I don't vote for the lesser of two evils because guess what? If you vote for the lesser of two evils, you're still voting for evil, in my opinion. And you can say Hillary's not evil. You can say Hillary was just a milquetoast. And there are people that actually agree with Hillary and thought Hillary was a good candidate. I don't agree with that at all. I am very, very, very progressive. And I want a very, very progressive candidate. I'm never going to get my dream candidate, but I can get somebody who's somewhat close. And if you have to work your way to those conclusions, you're not the candidate for me. And ultimately, if you don't vote for who I like, great. That's democracy. I've known people who voted for Trump because they thought Trump was going to be good on jobs and thought Trump was going to be good on making sure jobs didn't get outsourced. That was a blatant lie, and I could have told that person that, but they did it for the right reasons. And there's a difference between voting for somebody because you don't understand what they really are because you're just listening to the propaganda and agreeing with his xenophobic terms and thinking that those are good things. I don't agree with the border wall because it literally will not solve the problem. It's just flushing money down the toilet. But I think Democrats have an actual viable option here of actually trying to work with Trump to get his border wall and then to get something huge like even Medicaid for all. I think we could literally get Medicaid for all if Democrats would be willing to do politics right now by basically saying, hey, we're going to fund your wall. That's fine. That's going to happen. But you are going to lobby the Republicans. You are going to do everything you can to get Medicaid for all. And you're going to tell them that was your idea. That was not the Democrats' idea. That you came to the Democrats and you were like, hey, fund my wall and fund this Medicaid for all. And the Democrats agreed. I actually think that would do something. Now, the Republicans probably wouldn't go for that. But getting back to what I was saying, you do not owe anybody your vote. And if anybody tells you that you owe somebody your vote, don't listen to them. That is not true. You can vote 99.9% of the time for the Democrat. And the second you see a Democrat you don't agree with, or reverse, a Republican you don't agree with, if you're on the Republican side, then don't vote for them. Like, the idea of it is we should vote for people we believe in, that we believe are going to do the right things. And if your idea of the right thing is being the lesser of evils and being milquetoast and doing very little change and keeping things as status quo, if you like that, fine, vote for that person. If you like how things are today, vote for that person. That is your right as an American citizen. I believe everyone should vote. But we must realize criticizing somebody who voted because they didn't vote for the party line, it's not helping your cause. It doesn't make me want to vote more. It makes me want to vote less. So if you use those arguments, understand you are literally going to get people to not vote. That is what you're going to do. You're going to get people to be like, okay, if you don't want me to vote, if you are forcing me to vote for this person, I won't vote for anybody. And then, hey, congratulations. So, yeah. So I will hopefully talk more about this. Once we know more about the landscape, I will give my opinions on who I am going to vote for, who I agree with, and who I think has the best chance of winning, because we don't know that much right now. But yes, this was the Epic Atheist. I am Epic, and so are you.